Hey you guys, welcome to this week's episode of Setting the Hook TV. I'm your host Dylan. Today, as you can see, I got my buddy Dave to the right. This is my buddy Dave Sommier. We're going to start off this video with, he is my new fishing partner for 2018, as well as my coworker for my job, been my best friend for years, and he is going to be now the new co-producer and my partner for Setting the Hook TV.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Dave, why don't you say a couple words and introduce yourself?
Hey guys, I'm pretty happy to be here with Dylan today. June 17th, like you mentioned, we're here at on Rice Lake, just about to set off at the Golden Beach Resort for our first bass tournament together. First one of the year, first one for me ever. I've bass fished for many years, but also this year we got a brand new boat this year. We're running the Alumicraft 2018 Competitor 175. We got, as you can see maybe in the back, we got the Evinrude 115. I got running that this year. I treated myself pretty good to two 15 feet talons from Minn Kota. We got some pretty good electronics. We got all rods fixed up, ready to go from this morning. And I think we're set up to register for what, 5:30? Just about there.
Yeah.
We're about quarter after 5. And oh yeah, we're pretty excited for today. It's our first one, and it's gonna be
a good day, man. Yeah, unfortunately for up here where we are in Ontario, Zone 17, Bass opened yesterday on June 16th. So it's one of those tournaments where you can't really pre-fish to figure out the game. You did a little bit of fishing yesterday.
Yeah, it was rough after 9 o'clock. It was pretty rough. The heat came up. It was pretty cold when we first started. It was 9 degrees when we first came out at 5:30. And but by 9 o'clock, I mean, the sun was out, fish really shut down. It's got it slow and slower, but we managed to get a few other ones after. Total, we boat about 5 fish that were legal, so it's not too bad. If we can get that again today, it'd be good. But it's gonna be pretty hot again today. I think they're calling for what, 40 degrees with the humidex, so
it's gonna suck.
We got lots of water, lots of good stuff going on, so it'll be a good day for sure.
It's going to suck, but as of right now, it's going pretty good. We got some nice pink skies, got a lot of the ducks flying, and
yeah, we had our coffee in us by what, 3:45, 3:50 on the water, launched by quarter after 4.
I didn't even sleep. I woke up a quarter after and had my alarm set for 3, and I said, screw it, I'm coming over.
So yeah, it was pretty good. We've been at the Golden Beach Resort now for what, already 20 minutes, I think.
It's about that.
So we're ready to go. We're just gonna wait for another 15 to register.
Yeah, got some guys pouring in here soon, so we'll be getting here, and yeah, we'll keep you guys updated, so stay tuned, and thanks for watching us.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you guys. So what we're doing right now is we registered for our tournament, got our boat checks, everything done. How we're doing it this year is, instead of a traditional blast-off, we're actually going to be doing a honor system. So I'm not a fan of it, but some people are. What happens is you do your boat checks. Usually you start around 5:30. We start at 5:30. Get your boat checks done, which took not even 2 minutes, and then you basically go on your way. You find your spot and you basically sit in your spot until 7 a.m. So we are now at 6:30. We've been sitting in the spot for about 10-15 minutes now. You can see all the boats are starting to come up and down behind us there. So yeah, we just taking the time, we're getting everything rigged up. You see Dave there at the front. Say hi, Dave.
Hey guys, I'm just rigging up a bug here, striking bug. Getting ready for the fucking first strike. First strike.
All right, so we'll take a couple minutes and just kind of give you guys a gist what's going on. So it's Sunday, June 17th. We are fishing the Peterborough Bassmasters Rice Lake Open. There you guys go. Actually, I don't know if we can see that because that sun's gonna be
I'm trying to block it here.
Yeah.
It should be all right.
Well, you do block it pretty good. All right, so we're fishing Rice Lake in the Peterborough Bassmaster Open today. We got a lot of big names in this tournament. We got Dave Chong, we got TJ Lacey coming down, Scott Burry, got him coming in, got the OFC guys. We got, it's Steve House? Is that his name?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Steve House. We were talking to him this morning, good guy. I got my buddy Dave Hercock. He's on his way here. Last time I was talking with him, he said he was leaving Oshawa on the 401. So that was a while ago.
And we were already on the water by then, but
we were on the water waiting for the weigh-ins, yeah, or
yeah,
for the check-ins, yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna wait around till 7 a.m.
Another 25 minutes to go.
That's not bad.
Got a nice base selected that I was here yesterday for. Got a couple of good fish here, so it'd be good to know what we're going against. The weeds aren't too bad, but it seems like with the actual temperature yesterday, the fish were definitely in deeper weeds for sure. nothing on shoreline, nothing on poppers yesterday. So we'll see how it is today. It's a little warmer today. There's some fish popping right beside us there.
Kicking around.
Yeah, it's a little, was it about 15, 16 degrees? So that's a good 10-degree difference
warm
from yesterday. Yeah, should be a good morning, I think. It's great out here already.
What do you got? A couple rods, Dave. What do you got rigged up over here?
Definitely the spinner baits is what really worked yesterday. Like I said, poppers weren't working. I also have jerk baits. I missed a few on jerk baits yesterday, so maybe they weren't fully committed. They just were following them. Definitely we're going to try the frog again today on some lily pads because it's a little warmer again. What else? A swim bait. Didn't get a strike on that yesterday, but still they're good baits to throw out. And then I definitely, the big one yesterday, the big 3-pounder I got yesterday was on the striking bug. It's got good action, and it really hit hard. It hit it really hard. So I'm hoping again that today that it'll work. We'll work all these weeds here behind us. And got a few rods set up, about hopefully in about 20-some minutes ago. It's go time. We've been building this up, but for, I'd say, I might change this camera angle just because I don't like it from that sun. I don't know if it's gonna work or not.
Pardon my French. All right,
I think we're good. Yeah, it's definitely, I'll stand up here too. Definitely a good start to the morning. Sun's out already. It's hitting this bay already, so it'll warm up the bay good. So hopefully the fish will be active.
Oh, yeah. I got a couple of rods rigged up. I got some Texas rig stuff. I got some Jocko cover crawl. I got one of those rigged up. Got a simple Berkeley power worm. I think it's a 6-inch worm. Got one of those rigged up. Because it's fairly calm right now, I'm actually going to start with the top water, just because I love the top water. I'm going to start with a buzzbait. I got a Strike King Sexy Dog rigged up for that.
That'll work good, I think.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll find out. This bay is pretty calm. Yeah. And then, I guess, so I got my Texas rig stuff. I got that. And then I got the spinner baits and the crank baits for the backup. Got my blow up baits. Got a tube jig rigged on and jerk bait. So we got all the bases covered. Yeah, now we're just waiting around. So if you guys want to stay tuned and
look for us, we're both 15, guys.
Yeah, have fun.
Cheers.
Yeah. Hey guys, so sorry I shut the cameras off, just I didn't know how the day was going to go. It started out a little bit slow for our first half hour. I wanted to save battery powder. I didn't really want to start charging batteries on the boat and stuff, but so tournament started at 7. It is 8:35 right now, and I'm just going to show you a quick little peek at our live well, what we got going here. I think it's safe to say that me and Dave, say hi to the boys.
Hey guys.
I think it's safe to say that we found the juice, found where they're at, because well, if you guys can see, we got our limit already. We got our 5 fish limit, and it's only going to get better from here, and they're all pretty good size. So I don't know, I think that with that bag we got right there, I don't know, I think we're that's gonna be top 10 at least. So we'll keep you guys tuned, and we'll try to keep the cameras rolling. Thanks, and stay tuned. Hey guys, so we got a midday report. It's around, I think, in noon. It's about 10 after 12. As you can see, the winds picked up quite a bit. Cloud came over. Winds are probably going around 20 to 30 clicks. As for me and Dave are doing, we're doing pretty good. We still have our limit as before. We're catching the fish, but we're not getting the quality we want now. Basically all we have right now are we have one close to 4, and then we got 3s, and I think we have 1 2, so we're doing pretty good. We're just right now we're catching smallies and largemouth under 2 pounds. So we decided to switch it up from what we were doing, and we're gonna go punch some slop and hit some docks from what we were doing out, just using cranks and casting into the weeds and between that 8 to 4 foot of water weed level. So yeah, we're gonna switch it up and go punch for some swamp donks. And all right, well, stay tuned and we'll keep you guys updated. Hey you guys, so just to give you an update, it is weigh-in time. In case you can see, winds picked up really bad. It's about 40-kilometer winds, got choppy. Fish slowed down for us. We ended up managing a couple small ones. You know, lost a few here and there, but we didn't really get the quality that we were after today. We got the 5 big ones right off the hop. That was about it. We both got pretty good fish, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a good day. It's been hot. We've been grinding it today, but after what, 11 o'clock I would say, it was a real grind. Yeah, but it was fun. Still a beautiful day outside. I'm probably go. I went for a swim earlier too. It was so hot. But yeah, definitely the wind picked up. Like compared to this morning, guys, there's probably a foot and a half waves right now. Oh, so yeah. It's been choppy on the way back to for the weigh-in. So
yeah, it was a bit of a grind there for a bit, but yeah, no, we did pretty good. We caught a bunch of small ones after that, like under 2 pounds, pound and a half, and we didn't really need those, so we were throwing them out.
Yeah.
Other than that, we're feeling pretty confident about our bag. We think it's going to be at least middle of the pack or the front of the pack. You see all the boats coming into weigh-ins, so it's about 10 to 3, weigh-ins around between 3 and 3:30, so we're going to go in there and check them out, and stay tuned.
Wait. Yeah, stay tuned, guys. We'll give you the weigh-in when we finally get it.
Absolutely, so see you in a bit.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you guys, so this is the end result for our tournament day. Sorry we couldn't really carry you guys a lot with us. I had my other GoPro, it was dying, and as we were running from spot to spot, it was hard to keep the mount steady because it was windy as hell. It was just hard. I'm still learning with this new GoPro thing and the YouTube channel, so it just bear with me. It's all going to improve over time, just baby steps, baby steps. So, and the result of the tournament, Dave, why don't you go ahead and explain that?
Yes, sir. We did pretty good for my very first bass fishing tournament. I think it's not Dylan's obviously, but for me, we did the weigh-in. We ended up weighing that was a 20 after 3, I think. We finally weighed in. Yep. We were pretty early to weigh in because it was so windy. We finished off with a few hours of drop shotting and pitching, and we didn't really catch anything. But the weigh-in that we got was 12.10 pounds. And that was pretty good. I think from what we got, we ended up finishing 29th, right?
That is
29th.
correct. 29th out of 80.
80 boats. So it's not bad for my first fishing tournament. I was pretty happy with that. We caught all our fish, like Dylan was saying in the other video before, that you know, we caught them from 7 o'clock to 9:30, and then we caught a few guys
Before
that
we were calling at 8:30.
Yeah.
We threw that 2-pounder back at 8:30.
You're right,
so
yeah.
we had
True.
5 fish limit at 8, and then we were throwing back that 2-pounder around, it was like 8:30.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
no, we did pretty good. I'm
quick.
pretty happy. Obviously, I think the max weight was 18 something, right?
1830.
1830. So, you know, just a few pounds off, obviously. To reach 15th, we were pounding a few ounces off, I think.
It was like a pound and
to
less,
be
like 3
15th.
ounces that we were off.
So there's a lot of, you know, there's almost 15 teams that got in between that 1 pound and some. So,
well, from us, the first, it was like, what, 6 pounds?
Yeah.
18 to 12?
yeah,
Yeah, so like, oh.
exactly.
That's just how bass tournaments are. Like, from where you placed, middle, back of the pack, to top 5 or first, it comes down to, like, not only like a few pounds, but like ounces.
Correct.
Like, the next stop above us was 12. I think the next people above us are in 28th. They had like 1 or 2 ounces more than us.
Yeah.
So it's like, if my fish didn't take a dump before we caught it, we could have placed that.
Exactly. So no, I was pretty happy. It was really tough. We grinded it out around from noon o'clock to just, it was so hot. It was getting really warm. We ended up getting what, plus 41 with the Humidex today.
Oh, it was disgusting.
So, and I mean, it was not
gross.
just us either. We were talking to other anglers and other boaters that it was just the same for them. Anything after 10 o'clock, they didn't catch anything. So it's just like that for everybody. You just got to get your fish in the morning. So, but I'm pretty happy. I'm happy with what we did.
We'll take it. First tournament of the year, we'll take it. 29th, your first tournament ever.
Ever, yeah.
29th, I remember my first tournament. Fucking sucked. I was back of the pack, like, yeah, it was shit. So the fact that we got 29th out of 80 boats in our first tournament.
On Rice Lake.
Yeah, on a lake that we don't normally fish. Like, I hate Rice Lake because...
And a very pressured lake, too.
It was pressured because Bass opened us here in Ontario for Zone 17.
Yesterday.
It opened up yesterday.
Exactly.
So a lot of guys pre-fished yesterday, but also you have all the locals. They pumped it all day, pumped it all evening, and we were out there at 7 a.m. blasting, and like all the fish were already stung, right? But just Rice Lake in general, I hate that lake because it's so tricky because it's all weeds, hence the name Rice. You think it'd be all largemouth, but every single tournament won was smallies.
Yeah. Today we saw the biggest fish was a smallmouth today.
Biggest fish was what?
4.80.
Yeah. Smallie. And the first top 2 place teams, all their 5 fish were smallies.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like you chase smallies in the morning, but if you got largemouth, you'll take it. But then you go flip the buckets in the afternoon, 10, 11 a.m., which is a normal tournament team's game plan.
Yeah.
You chase the smallies, and then you hit the buckets when the sun is high and you hit the cover and stuff. But
they weren't even on docks today. I mean, he got one on dock that we had to throw back. It was I think
pound.
it was it was a pound and 12 inches, but it was a pound, so we threw back obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was so tough. Even on docks, they're not even there yet. The nights are still cold. Last night was actually the first night that was, I think, 15 and above. I think it was 15 or maybe it went down to 14 or something like that. But the night before, Friday night, it was 9 degrees when we went out on Saturday morning, myself and my girlfriend. So, you know, it was the first night that was actually warm. So the fish are not even sustaining themselves underneath the docks yet. So,
well, I think they're still in post spawn because they got off the beds and they go down deep to just start feeding. Like all the fish we caught today were what, 5 to 8 feet?
Yeah.
Down there, like it was
pure weeds too.
Yeah, it was warm today, so like they would be down deep regardless. But it's just been like that for the past week. Guys are saying they're all down deep, post spawn hard. Like they realistically, we had a cold front in here about a week ago, and during the day, like everyone's wearing pants and sweaters up here in Ontario, in Peterborough where we are, and it was like the warmest it would be during the day was 15 degrees. So they're about to spawn. It got cold and this cold front went through. It's like people even say some fish like that big smallie that weighed in was full of eggs. Yeah. So it's like
it might not be.
They might still be on the beds, but I think the fish are in hard post spawn right now. And then in the next 2 weeks, if it stays this warm, they're gonna go in their summer patterns again because it was so cold. The weed wasn't up. Yeah. So like the weeds are up on Rice Lake because they always are. But the lily pads weren't developing, so you couldn't flip pads because
we tried in the morning, but
we did, but it was 2 to 3 foot of water, and in 40-degree weather, no bass is going to sit there because there's no oxygen, because you need weed for oxygen, and it was the odd pad. So no, we went out deep, and we did the best we could, and then we, you know, you get in the grind, what do? Well, you flip docks or buckets, and unfortunately we didn't get any really big ones. I think our biggest one was, what, 3-pounder? Yeah, so, you know, we did what we did, but for your first tournament, like, hey, we did really good, man.
I was pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. So anyways, guys, stay tuned. Maybe in a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, depending. Dylan and I are going to be doing a full review about the boat we're using. Something him and I were talking about, so we're going to be doing a full review. I'd like to clean it first to make it nicer. We've been using quite a bit, so
I might attract mud in it. My bad.
we're actually going to clean it up, show you guys exactly what we're using, the grass we're using. Like I said earlier in the first video, it's the Illumicraft 2018 Shadow Series Competitor 175. So we're going to do a full review on the boat, what we're using, batteries we're using, and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that.
And I want to do a lot of bait reviews. Like, I've had a lot of guys tell me, like, what baits do you use, what do you use? Like, I had people tell me what a Texas rig is, and I've done a couple of videos on my own before that you guys already may have know of. But I want to do a bunch of bait reviews, not only baits that I use, but baits what you use, and just bait color patterns that work for me.
We can also do a review of what we actually use in the tournaments afterwards.
Maybe we should do a tournament review on what baits we use today that actually killed it. But unfortunately, you work nights, you're on the night shift. I'm 1 week on the day shift, next week I'm on the evening shift, next week I'm with you. So it's like, who really knows, right?
So we'll see. But
we'll get it down. We're going to try and hit some videos, at least one video a week or every other week. We are going to film all of our tournaments. We still got a bunch of tournaments coming up, so it's going to be a good summer.
We will work on those camera. We have a few more. I got a GoPro myself now that I brought to the pack, and we'll be mounting them a little bit more secure to actually see us, you know, catching fish.
I want to buy a freaking handheld one and just set up on a bloody tripod and just run that freaking thing, because these GoPros, I need to buy some better ones. Like, screw that GoPro 1 crap. Like, that thing died. Like, I got to get a couple better ones, like get a 5 or whatever. But
so anyways, guys, thank you. Thanks for being there, and
thanks for everything, guys. And well, stay tuned, I guess.
For the boat review. And our next tournament is in about a month or so, right?
A month. So yeah, we gotta start. You can start pre-fishing right now, but a lot's gonna change. But got a lot of big changes coming up. We'll actually do a new sponsor announcement here in the next week or two.
Very true.
We've been talking with a lot of good companies and stuff like that, and stuff's going really well for us. So that's gonna be really good. That'll be a nice game changer for sure.
I think so.
Financial support, gotta like that.
Yep. All right, thanks, guys.
Have a good one.